enjoy the music for a minute. Okay. High connection rate, staying strong, I like it. Sega. Alright, so, as I tried to attempt to say before, we're going back into the story. I've set up from last time, as we could see in the last video, from finishing Salvaria's side chapter. We played as Valkyria for a while, and yeah, that was fun, but her units suck, so Salvaria is the only one that was worth playing that mission for. And we got her gun. Now, as we know now, in the story, Salvaria defended the Citadel for a while, but our snipers took her out. So she was captured by General Damon, who decided to stay at the Citadel. And while we were transporting prisoners, this entire Citadel was blown up by Salvaria, and Salvaria is now dead. So we just learned some disturbing news that a giant tank was going through Gallia. And we're going to learn more. So, Chapter 16, The Maiden Shield, the Marmota.
The Clodin Wildwood is but a tender flower patch before the Marmota.
Your Grace, a massive explosion was reported at the Citadel at Ghirlandaio, sir. Our rear guard and Gallia's primary force were both caught in the blast and obliterated.
I see. Then Salvaria has performed her duty. Now nothing remains to stay our hand. Continue the march to the Gallian capital.
Alright, and again, I apologize if you're in the chat, because I do live stream these. Because today the chat doesn't want to load properly. I'm looking at it spinning and spinning and spinning. My connection's good as far as broadcasting's concerned, but I can't see if you're trying to tell me anything or talk to me. So hopefully you're just enjoying. If you're watching this on video, then, you know, like, comment, subscribe if you want to make any notice, or, you know, you can do whatever you want. But I do try to reply to everybody who makes a comment. I'll be sure to try and check the chat records later, although I don't know if I can pull them up. If anybody has said anything. For the videos, though, it's pretty simple to see a comment, so I can look into those. But if you just feel like watching, just hanging out, that's fine too. So continuing on, Operation Maiden Shield.
The Empire's ultimate weapon passed unhindered through the thick of Clodin's woods, said to be impenetrable to all but bird and beast, and continued its juggernaut march north towards the gates of Castle Randgries. Leaving the former site of the citadel at Ghirlandaio behind, the militia raced to the capital's southern gates to intercept it.
Irene Kohler on the Gallian front.
Everyone, we've received intelligence on the weapon coming through Cloden's forest. The report identifies it as one of their most tightly guarded development projects. It closely matches plans for a terrestrial dreadnought, Marmota. It's heavily armored and carries a host of large-caliber cannons. A battleship on legs.
Leave it to the imps. It's one ridiculous tank after the other from these people.
Furthermore, it is likely that Maximilian is aboard the Marmota in person.
Are you serious? How'd he get there so quickly?
Regardless, we need to stop that thing, or the capital will be in danger.
Oh sure, just gotta stop it. It's a battleship, boss. How are we gonna stop it?
We'll be cooperating with the Randgries Royal Guard in effecting Operation Maiden's Shield. Our job is to lure the Marmota into a canyon the Guard has lined with mines. Beyond the mines, they'll be concentrating all of their firepower to stop it.
Leading it into a minefield, huh? So we're the bait.
Unfortunately, yes. With Gallia's army vaporized, this plan is our only real option. Once they get out on open land, there's no stopping them. It has to happen in that gully.
A land dreadnought. I still can't even imagine.
Vulcan,
Alicia, what's wrong? You look kind of down.
it's nothing. I'm fine. Now let's go beat us up a battleship.
Alicia.
Okay. So, Cordelia's stand. Let's take a look at the asterisk.
Highness, the Empire's dreadnought approaches at great speed.
Thank you.
The Royal Guard and militia were deployed in a tandem operation, but the outlook is grim.
We understand. We shall join them on the field. Fetch here the royal armament and tell the castle guard to assemble outside.
Your Highness, where do you intend to go?
I cannot idly sit atop a throne while the nation crumbles around me. It is the office of the Archduke's duty to fight for the safety of its people.
Ah, yes, but that would be inconvenient, Highness. I ask you, make no foolish choices.
Borg, what is the meaning of this?
You are a precious bargaining chip alive. It would not do to allow you to simply leave.
Bargaining chip? You plan to sell our nation to the Empire then?
Perish the thought, dear princess. Gallia is about to be reborn, and you, child, as a glorious kingdom with me as its king.
So, yeah, as we kind of knew, Prime Minister Borg is not exactly the nicest or smartest of people, but that's fine. So, diverting the Marmota.
about to commence Operation Maiden's Shield, together with the Randgrees Royal Guard.
The Marmota will approach from the north end of the area, advancing southward at every turn. You'll head along this route, trying to direct its path. Your mission is to lead it to this location, where the Randgrees Royal Guard and a field full of mines awaits it. I repeat, your objective is to lure the Marmota to the specified destination. Anyone or anything caught in the path of its advance will be out instantly. You'll have no chance to call for a medic. In other words, if Marmota advances and anything's in its way when it moves, they're dead. They're just straight up dead. Plan your tactics carefully. I know you can do this without any casualties, Lieutenant. Failure. Marmota's course is not changed. Vulcan dies. Marmota reaches the target point. Those are the failure conditions. Alright. So, you would think, oh yeah, sure, we're fighting a huge super tank, so why don't we have a whole team? But that's not